Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. So just in case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Ezinne and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. And in today's video, I'll be comparing two different kinds of cookwares, two popular cookwares. So I know that's why you're here today. So make sure you watch this video to the end. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Drop a comment if you have any comments, any opinion to give. Drop in the comments. It will be appreciated. Do not forget to like as well. Like I said earlier, I'll be comparing two popular cookwares. And what are those cookwares that I'm comparing today? The first one is the cast iron cookware, while the second one is the granite non-stick cookware. This right here, this one here is the cast iron cookware, while this one is the granite cookware. It's a non-stick granite cookware. I'll be giving an unbiased, honest opinion because I have used both. So I've used both of them for like a whole year because I bought these two pots around the same time. I've used these two pots for a whole year and I'm here to give my honest opinion. And also, I want to believe that if you clicked on this video, you probably want to know which one of them to buy. This video will be a guide for you. So I'll start. So the first thing I'll be talking about is the weight of the two pots. This one right here, which is a cast iron, is heavy. I cannot lift this pot with one hand. Like, I don't know whether it's because I don't have strength. This pot is heavy. While this one here, you can hold it with just one hand. The granite pot is light, while the cast iron pot is heavy. The second thing I'll be talking about is the maintenance. Which one out of these two pots is easy or hard to maintain? This cast iron pot, this cast iron pot, I know you have seen people cook with it on social media and it is so aesthetically pleasing, beautiful and all of that. But this pot is hard to maintain in a way. Like, it is still, if you're not careful, just few months of using this pot, it will turn brown on the inside. Reason is because it burns. When I got this pot from the store, I washed it because I washed it as something that I bought new. After washing, I kept this. Normally after washing, you want to keep your pot cover like this, bend it so that the water can drain from it. The next morning, there was rust around it like this, rust. I didn't do anything bad, just that the water from the pot, like, you know, when you cover it like this, water of course is gonna go around here. So there was rust. Like, I had used this pot for years. I was like, what is this? I had to wash and wash this pot until the rust went away. So the first thing to note is that when you're washing this, after washing, make sure you dry it with a rag before even keeping it. So what I do now, after washing, I dry it with a rag, and then I dry it with a towel and then set it aside. Even here to rust as well if you're not careful. So also, when you cook anything with this, the only thing that this does not burn is water. I made egusi soup with this, it burnt. I made jollof rice with this. It burnt. I made stew with this, it burnt. And even when I was making stew with this, I was stirring it constantly. It still burnt. So it's hard to maintain. And after cooking with this, you have to put this on heat for a few minutes with hot water in it before washing, and you wash and wash and wash before it, gets clean. However, the granite pot is very easy. This pot is very easy to maintain and wash. It doesn't stick, nothing. The only thing I would say, maybe because my pot is white, so when you're cooking and maybe the grease from your food touches the pot and then it keeps cooking, it's going to leave a stain. I don't know if you can see any stain here. If this pot is not white, you won't even see that stain. So because it is white, you can see it. So let's say I'm cooking something like stew now, and it starts dripping to the side, and then I don't put up the heat immediately to wipe this off. It's going to cook and then become a permanent stain. That's the only thing I've noticed. But when it comes to washing the inside of this pot, very easy. Hardly burns. I've cooked a large quantity of stew in this particular size of pot, and it was on heat for like almost an hour. It didn't burn. So my honest opinion is that the granite pot is easier to maintain. The third thing I'll be comparing is the durability. These two pots, I would say they are both durable. They are pots that you can have in your house for a whole decade. The only thing that will happen is that they might look old. Like this one now, because it is white, it might not be pure white again, but it will still be okay on the inside. That's what I think. They both look durable to me. They are pots that, even if this one you don't maintain it so well and it gets brown on the inside, as long as you didn't break it or anything, you can still use this pot in the next 10 years, 15 years. It's durable. So when it comes to durability, both cookwares are durable, and I recommend. The other thing I'll be talking about is that this pot here, this cast iron pot, is breakable. This pot, you have to carry this pot like you're carrying a crate of egg. You know how you carry your child, or you're carrying a crate of egg, you're carrying it so it doesn't fall. That's how to carry this pot. You have to carry this pot and be careful, look, so that you don't fall, because if you fall, depending on the force, this pot is going to break. This pot can also crack, so it's breakable, while this one is not breakable. Doesn't look breakable to me. It might have a dent, if it falls hard, but I don't think it's breakable. It's not. It's strong. It doesn't look like something that can break. So if you're considering a pot that, people, you won't be the only one handling. I'm the only one handling my pots for now. My kids are not yet to the age where they will cook. I don't have a help. I'm not careless, so I can handle carefully. So if you're looking for a pot to buy that you and other people will be handling, or maybe when you buy this pot, do not let children handle this pot. They can break it. So you can be the only one handling it, while your other people in the house helping around, maybe your kids or a worker, should just leave this pot for you to handle as an adult. So when it comes to safety, so good quality granite pot is safe and not non-toxic, and you can use this and it is safe to cook your food in. While this one, there is not even an argument about this one. The cast iron pot, there is no argument as to whether it is safe or not. It is safe to cook your food in this. I've heard about some granite pots that peel after some time. However, the product that I have does not do that. It doesn't peel. I've used it for a whole year and I use this constantly. It has not peeled. You can see the inside of this pot. Nothing has peeled. So it's not toxic. So it's safe to cook your food in this. The next thing I'll be talking about is heat retention. So the both of the pots, they retain heat. And the first time I cooked with this pot is powerful. I'm not even going to lie. This pot right here, once it heats up, your food is going to cook. I don't know. There is just something special about this pot when it comes to heat. So it retains heat and it cooks evenly. The way it cooks, your food is going to cook fast and it cooks evenly. This one as well does the same thing. It cooks fast and evenly. However, this one has like superior heat retention, and also when you cook your food in this and you touch this pot 3 hours later and your food is still in it, your food is still going to be hot. It serves as both as a pot. Let's say you want to make something in this pot that people are going to eat hours later. It's not going to be cold. It cools down slowly. The food is still going to be hot after some hours. So that's the difference between both of the pots. The next one I've been talking about is which one can be used in the oven. Two of these pots can be used in the oven. You can put this in the oven and you can put the granite pot in the oven as well. They are both oven safe and you can use them both. Another thing I want to talk about is how to handle these pots. Now, when this pot heats up, if you look at this pot carefully, you will see that there is no, some pots come with handles that don't get hot when it's on heat. This right here, be very, very careful when you're cooking that you don't touch this handle without a towel, because it's going to burn you. This granite pot as well, if you mistakenly touch this when it's on heat, you can you can get burned. So be very careful that you don't get an accident when using this. It can cause a wound. If it can wound you if you're not careful. Handle with care, because it can cause an accident in the kitchen. You can open this with your hands, but don't touch this when cooking. Don't go and be forming superwoman. It's going to burn you because it's very hot. Especially the cast iron, this part, don't touch it too. You will learn. The last thing I'll be talking about is the price for each of the pots. So this pot, I would say that I bought this pot because I just succumbed to like peer pressure. To be sincere, this pot is very, very expensive. I bought this pot for 75,000 naira. Just this one pot here for 75,000 naira, and it burns food. It's a lot. Like when after cooking, for me to wash this pot, It's just a lot. The only thing about this pot is that it is beautiful, and if you're looking for a pot that has like bright interior when you're making videos, this is perfect because it's bright. However, if you're making your video, it can also spoil your video by showing your food burning. Meanwhile, you're constantly stirring the food. So I don't know if it's even a plus, but it's the fact that it's, I mean, it's bright on the inside for content creating. So it's beautiful. I will not buy another cast iron pot. This one is going to be my one and only cast iron pot. I don't like to spend much time in the kitchen, and this pot is going to make me spend time in the kitchen. After cooking, I'll first of all wash. I'll first of all soak in hot water, cook in hot water for a while, then come and start washing and begging it for the burnt parts to leave. So it is by the grace of God that after 1 year of using this pot, that it is still like this. In fact, it's been 1 year, but I've not used this pot up to 10 times. I'm not even going to lie. However, these granite pots, I have used, I use this pot every week, and you can see for yourself. I bought this pot as a set. I'm going to show you. So it comes as a set of 5 with the pan. So this pot right here is the biggest size. This is the biggest size, which I haven't even used. You can see I've not even used this one. This pot can make rice for about 15 people, even 20 people rice. Can you see how big it is? This is the second size. This one is the second size. Is like a shallow pot. And then see this one too. Can make rice for 10 people. And then the smallest size, the pan. It's only the pan that doesn't have a cover. It came with cover for each one of the pots. So this set I bought for 125k. I bought this pot in Lagos Island. I went into the market and I bought this pot. And I bought it for 125k. Yes, it wasn't up to 150k. Even, okay, let's just say I even bought this pot for 140. I cannot remember exactly, but I think it was around 120 to 130k. 120 to 130k. I'm not sure exactly, but this pot was not up to 200,000 naira. So I got these 5 pots for 120 something k. So clearly we know which one is expensive. The money that I used to buy this, I would have bought like more of this. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, if you're looking for something cheap that is going to last long for you, I would say go for this. Easy to maintain, cheap, no stress, no wahala. Just cook quickly and wash. This one doesn't take time to wash. And also remember that when you're using these both cookwares, you use the right. There's a rubber, there's a spoon that, okay. So in the cookware carton, I saw this. So this is the recommended spoon to use in this cookware. So I use this for both the granite pot and the cast iron pot. Is soft. It cannot harm the pot. You cannot use iron sponge to wash either one of these pots. You cannot use iron spoon to cook either one of these pots. The granite pot came with these. So even if this one spoils tomorrow, I'm going to replace it with something, you know, similar to this. If you're looking for something to buy with less money, you know which one to go for. So I hope you learned something from this video. And also note that when you're cooking, before you even start blaming a pot for burning, you should also regulate your heat. Do not cook on high heat. I hardly cook on high heat. I cook on medium to low heat. I let things simmer a lot of time. So, but even when simmering, this still burns. This is not even a question of cooking on high heat or low heat. This particular pot burns, whether it is low heat, medium, it will still be burning. So and leaves brown mark in the pot. So I would say cook on low to medium heat when using either one of these pots, and you will achieve the best result. I hope you learned one or two from this video. Thank you for watching up till now. Have you bought any one of these cookwares? What do you think? Did you have the same experience with the cast iron pot? Did you have the same experience with the granite pot? Or do you have like a contrary opinion? Drop in the comments and I'll be there to answer you. Thank you for watching up till now, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.